As the Freddie Gray case is now in the hands of lawyers, the city of Baltimore is facing federal investigations following Attorney General Loretta Lynch's announcement Friday morning. So what does it mean now that the Department of Justice is stepping in? Kurt Nachtman from EN Lawyers is here to explain all this. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
There's a lot going on. Let's first start with Marilyn Mosby, City State's attorney. There was a lot of discussion now from the Fraternal Order of Police saying that she needs to recuse herself. Is that possible?
That is entirely possible in this case, especially based on the 100-page motion that was filed by defense attorneys on Friday.
And is that typical? I mean, a late afternoon Friday filing?
It's typical to file things late afternoon on a Friday, but what's not typical is the length and the breadth of the motion that was filed this early in the case.
And what does that mean? Explain that for the layperson.
Based on my review of the filing, there were 5 different areas that defense attorneys pointed out on basis for which Mosby should be recused from the case. One of which being the speech that she made at the beginning of the case, all the way through her relationship with Billy Murphy.
All right, the speech that she made, one of the comments that I know a lot of people are arguing, getting justice for Freddie Gray. She said that, and they're arguing, no, you're working for the state's attorney's office. You're not working for Freddie Gray's house. So that's kind of, I guess, some controversial right there.
And in fact, in 2002, at the time, Montgomery County State's Attorney Douglas Gansler was cited by the Attorney Grievance Commission and sanctioned for some comments that he made prior to a trial in Montgomery County. Similar situation to this one. So there could be some attorney grievance action due to the commentary that was made by the state's attorney as well.
All right, so the comments made, there's also a lot of connections with, I guess, friends, maybe even family members. They're citing that they're saying, you know what, you're too close to this, you need to step back because you're way too close to this.
And those are some of the more interesting arguments. The last point that the defense attorneys made in their filing was her relationship with attorney Billy Murphy. Apparently, according to the filing, Billy Murphy had represented Ms. Mosby on a personal matter in front of the Attorney Grievance Commission from something that stemmed out of the campaign. Apparently that Attorney Grievance Commission complaint was dismissed, but the question is whether or not defense attorneys will be able to gain access to that file, to her own personal legal file, because if there was any inappropriate behavior or malfeasance on the part of the state's attorney or on the part of Mr. Murphy, she could end up being recused from the case.
And that, I mean, you were a prosecutor, you're now a defense attorney. That in itself, if you're in a city, you want the best whenever you're in front of a judge yourself. So you're going to have a limited amount of the best lawyers in town. So you can see that going on. So how is this different than just, you know what, I had to hire the best?
Well, and absolutely, that's a completely valid point, and everything could be totally on the up and up. What I was always told when I was a young prosecutor by judges is, you're the prosecutor, you need to wear the white hat. Any sign of impropriety, any sign of inappropriateness is unacceptable for a prosecutor. The rules of professional conduct dictate it, as well as judges and juries in Baltimore City. They deserve the best.
Real quick, where do you think this is going? Do you think Mosby will stay on it?
We'll just have to wait and see, Tom.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Kurt Nachtman with EN Lawyers. Thank you so much for coming in.